it's Juno. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, I am an aspiring actress and it is the most wonderful time of the year, the Super Bowl for actors. Drum roll please, the Oscars. It's like Christmas all over again and I am so excited. I'm still waiting on my invitation. It's gonna come any day now. If you haven't already seen it, go back and watch my Oscars audition tape. I didn't get nominated this year, but hopefully next year I will also be on the ballot. So without further ado, let's review who I would choose for all the major Oscar categories. First up, we have visual effects. Those effects are so visual, and I'm kind of a Star Wars fan. I used to collect little Star Wars toys, so I'm gonna go with Solo, a Star Wars story.
I waited a long time for a shot like this.
For costume design, although I will say that Mary Queen of Scots had some great costumes, but I did fall asleep in that movie, so I'm not quite sure. Black Panther, I'd probably choose for costumes. Those costumes look super legit, and I actually don't think I could make them myself, so I think I'd go with Black Panther. For makeup and hair, Margot Robbie kills everything she does. That girl is a queen. She is so beautiful. You don't even need to put makeup on her face. She's in Mary Queen of Scots, so I'm rolling with that one.
Now I see there's no cause for envy.
For original song, guys, this one is a tough one. We got Shallow by Lady Gaga, but then we got All the Stars from Kendrick Lamar. And you guys know I like Kendrick Lamar. Have you seen my rap? All the Stars from Black Panther, that is given. If he doesn't win, I will literally combust. Original score, also, Kendrick Lamar wasn't nominated for original score, then nobody should win. Thank you, next. Okay, the category for production design, I'm a little torn, but I think that I'm gonna go with Mary Poppins Returns on that one. Comment below if you agree. For sound editing, the best way to edit sound is definitely in Instagram stories. If you just loop it around and 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 around, you can kind of toggle with the sound. Why do they have so many categories for sound? But for sound editing, I would go with A Quiet Place. For cinematography, in case you guys don't know, if you're not in the film scene, cinematography is just the guy who like shoots everything. Definitely A Star is Born. Have you seen Lady Gaga's face? She's a cinematic masterpiece. So obviously we should be choosing A Star is Born, because a star was born when she was born. For best documentary feature, Free Solo, which sounds very similar to Star Wars Han Solo, and as you know, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so of course I'm gonna go with Free Solo. For animated short, I would probably go with Late Afternoon, because that's my favorite time of day. I'm not really a morning person or a night person. I'm more of a late afternoon person. For best animated feature, we have Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Mirai, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now let me tell you, I only saw Spider-Man about 8 times and the animation is revolutionary. We're gonna go with Spider-Man. I loved it, we all loved it. Okay, for best director, Spike Lee kind of sounds like a guy who has a biker gang and like a cool jacket, so I think I'm gonna go with Spike Lee. Oh my gosh, Amy Adams was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for Vice. She was so amazing in Enchanted. Have you guys seen Enchanted? And I'm so sorry to everyone else who's nominated. I'm sure you're great too, but she was so wonderful in Enchanted. Her voice is magic, and Amy, supporting actress, is for you. When it comes to supporting actor, Mahershala Ali and Adam Driver are really close. They're like head-to-heads for #1 because Mahershala is just such a cool name. Like when you say it over and over, Mahershala, it like almost sounds like a chocolate bar. You can't really beat the name Mahershala. For lead actress, we have Yalitza Aparicio, Glenn Close, Olivia Colman, Lady Gaga, and Melissa McCarthy. As I already mentioned, Lady Gaga is a star the moment she was born, so she's a shoo-in, and I am so excited to hear her acceptance speech. In fact, I've been kind of rehearsing my own acceptance speech for a while. Just a little bit of time put into it. Wow, it is such an unbelievable honor and privilege to be up here tonight winning my first Oscar. I am just so blown away to be here amongst a an arrangement of powerful women. We have Emma Stone, Emma Roberts, Emma Watson, all of the Emmas that have been nominated or not nominated in this audience tonight. To be amongst you is such a privilege. Meryl Streep, Helen Mirren. I know that you guys are nominated all the time, but you weren't this year, and you were both inspirations to me and my success in LA. Bob Dylan, his music has gotten me through the hardest of times. Bob, my neighbor who yelled at me to get back in my house, they're starting to play me off. I just want to say that we live in a really hard time nowadays, and everyone is constantly pushing these 9-to-5 jobs. If you want to be an actor, it is so easy. Just move here. I promise you, within 3 months, you will book your own network pilot. You will be the star. You'll have a 7-year contract that secures your funds for the rest of your life, and you will be so thrilled and fulfilled and happy. Bless everyone. God bless. Thank you so much. This one's for me. Thank you. Oh, and thank you to the PA who brought me coffee. Ooh, this one's really tough, guys. Listen, I would take Bradley Cooper home to meet my parents, but I think he's not the marriage type. Now, Rami Malek, on the other hand, totally would cheat. Christian Bale seems like he's more of a balanced family man, so I'm gonna go with Christian Bale.
I believe we can make this work.
Now, last but not least, the most important category. It's like the final touchdown in the Super Bowl of Oscars. We have Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice. Oh, these are all such great movies, and I haven't seen a single one, but if I were to choose, Lady Gaga is just incredible in everything she does. Her voice is so unbelievable. I've definitely heard the soundtrack, so we're gonna go with, drumroll, A Star is Born. Those are my Oscars predictions. I cannot wait to attend. If you're a designer, I'm currently looking to get dressed. You could slide into my DMs at Join Juno on Twitter or Instagram. You subscribe. I cannot speak English anymore because I am so excited for the Oscars, but you can subscribe below, and I'll see you on the red carpet. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Love you guys.